Assalamualaikum students. Today we are going to discuss the new paper which is October-November 2019 paper 1-3, and in this small tutorial I'm going to discuss with you the first 4 questions of this paper. So let's start working with it. Let's go to the first question. Okay, here it is, the first question, that expand 1 plus y square in ascending powers of y for as the terms in y square. So it means that we have to go till y square only. So let's see this. It's 1 plus y power 6. So let's use the binomial theorem to simplify this. Binomial theorem starts with 6c0, 1 power 6, y power 0, then 6c1, 1 power 5, y power 1, then 6c2 and 1 power 4 and y power 2, and that's all. As we know, 6c0 is 1, 1 power anything is 1, y power 0 is 1. 6c1 is 6, 1 power anything is 1, and y. 6c2 is 15, 1 power 4 is 1, and y square. So we have reached the place 1 plus 6y plus 15y square. So this is your solution for the first part. Let's go for the next part. Here it is. Okay. Now in this part it says the expansion. In the expansion of this, the coefficient of x square is 48. Now if you see this term, this specific term is actually your y. So in the previous solution, which was 1 plus 6y minus 50 plus 15y square, in place of y, we'll place this value. So 1 plus 6 into y, and in place of y, we are going to place px minus 2x square plus 15, and y square means px minus 2x square whole power 2. So let's expand this, and we will take only the powers of x as squares only. Let's open the square of this, so it becomes p square x square plus 4x4 minus 4px cubed. Since in the question it is asked that we are looking for only x square, so let's take x square only out of that. So it's 12, the coefficient of this is minus 12, and the coefficient of this is 15 times 4. 15 times p square x square, so it's going to be only 15p square. Now it is mentioned that the coefficient is 48, so let's place it equals to 48. Now 15p square, when this 12 will go to the other side, it will become positive, so it becomes 60. Dividing by 15 becomes 4. Now by taking the square root, it is plus minus 2, but since it says that the positive constant p, so implies p is equals to 2, neglecting the negative one. So let's go to the next one now. Okay, here in this question, it says this specific one doesn't have a okay, let's convert this to completing square format. So if you see here, and we know that when we want to convert something to completing square, we write it a times x minus h whole square plus k, where this h is actually minus b over 2a, and the value of k is actually f of h. So minus b means here it is minus 6, so minus minus becomes plus 6 over 2a, and a is 1 over here, so it becomes 3. Now for finding the value of k, let's find f of 3. When you are looking for f of 3, 3 square is 9, minus 6 3s are 18, and then plus 7, and if you simplify, you get it equals to minus 2. So your expression is written in this format. Since there is nothing over here, so in place of a, it's 1, so x minus 3 whole square minus 2 is your expression. So to find the inverse of this now, let's place it equals to y. By shifting 2 to the other side, becomes y plus 2. To finish this square, let's take the square root and a plus minus equals to x minus 3. So x is going to be minus 3 goes over there, becomes plus 3, 3 plus minus y plus 2. So g inverse of x is going to be 3 plus minus square root x plus 2. This is for your question number 2. Now let's go for the next one. And it says, okay, the equation of the curve is this: the curve doesn't have a stationary point. So as far as we know, for the stationary point, we know dy by dx must be equals to 0. But since it says doesn't have a stationary point, so dy by dx will not be equals to 0. So it's going to create an inequality. Dy over dx square is equals to 3x square plus 2x minus 8. As we know, by the derivative of this, 3x square, 2x minus 8, and 7 is 0. So since it doesn't equals to 0, and this inequality says it is going to be less than, because the answer lies in between. So 3x square plus 2x minus 8 is less than 0. Now if you see here, by using the calculator mod 3, we are able to get the two answers of x here, and one answer we have got 4 over 3, and the other answer is minus 2. X is equals to minus 2 and x is equals to 4 over 3. Now since this is negative, so the curve is going to be like this here, and it's minus 2 and 4 over 3. So that means, sorry, this is somewhere the line is here straight, and if you see, this is minus 2, this is 4 over 3. So the answer lies between these two places. So minus 2 less than x less than 4 over 3. So according to this, the value of a is minus 2 and the value b is going to be 4 over 3. Now let's go to the next part of this, and it says, okay, here it is. You are asked to find out the value of the angle, this one, in terms of pi radians. And this is a 1 mark question, so it means it doesn't require a lot of calculations here. Now, if you see, this is R, and it is mentioned R cos is a part of a circle with center at A. So if this is R, this is going to be R as well. Now, if you see, if I draw a line from here till there, since this is the radius, so according to this is going to be the radius as well. So it is an equilateral triangle. So this angle is going to be pi by 3. That's it. No need to do anything else. Now let's go for the next part. Okay, find the area of the shaded region. So according to that, if you see here, this is R. So can we find this one first by using the Pythagoras theorem, then find the area of the triangle, because this angle is going to be 90 degrees. Then find the area of the triangle and the area of the sector and subtract both of them. So now let's go for this, that how do we do that? So by using the Pythagoras theorem now, it says BC is equals to square root 2r whole square minus r square. So it's given us 3r square, and we know this is square root 3r. Now area 1 is the area of the whole triangle, which is half, which is base is r, and height is square root 3r, So this becomes square root 3 over 2 r square. Now, as far as the A2, which is the area of the sector, is there, half r square theta, and our theta is pi by 3. We have found it already. So it's pi r square divided by 6. So the shaded area is going to be square root 3 r square divided by 2, which is the whole thing, minus pi r square divided by 6. So if you, the rest is just the simplification, that if you want to make it more simplified, square root 3 over 2 minus pi by 6. And that's all for the first 4 questions. And I hope that these 4 questions would have made simple for you in these solutions. And as far as the next 4 questions are there, we'll see it in the next tutorial. I hope it has become quite convenient for you now. So see you in the next tutorial after a while. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless you.